This is a very quick review of to study. In English, we have the verb study, whereas in Russian, we have several other verbs that can be used in its place. The first one is учиться. Учиться где? Учиться как? To be a student somewhere, or to be a good or a bad student. Он учится в Мичиганском государственном университете. He is a student at Michigan State. He studies at Michigan State. Они хорошо учатся. They study well, or they are good students. So this is what you use when you say someone studies somewhere. Or how do they study? Изучать. Изучать что? To study a subject in depth. The subject, it should be mentioned in the accusative case. This might be your major, but it might be something else that you're studying relatively in depth. But when you use the verb изучать, you have to actually name what it is that you're studying. So, она изучает физику. Он изучает русский язык. Notice that they are in the accusative. Заниматься. This is what you use when you mean study like to do homework, to work on your homework. Заниматься где or когда. To occupy yourself with it, to do your homework. You could say, where do you do your homework? When do you do your homework? If you do want to mention the subject, then it should be in the instrumental. So, заниматься чем? Он занимается в библиотеке. He does his homework in the library. Мы занимаемся русским языком. We are studying Russian, meaning something like we are working on it right now. Заниматься doesn't always mean to study. It just means to occupy yourself with something. But if the context is understood that you're a student, and one of the things you normally spend your time doing is homework, then we understand that when you say «Я занимаюсь в библиотеке», it means you're doing your homework. Then we have the verb or the phrase слушать курс, to take a class. Слушать курс почему? Take a class on what? По plus the dative of the subject that you're taking a class in. Я слушаю курс по истории. So what's the difference between this and изучать? This sounds like maybe it's a required course, maybe you're interested in the subject matter, maybe not. Whereas изучать plus accusative case, means that you have some kind of other interest in it besides just taking a class.